Now, since the start of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, we've had the honor of speaking more than once via the camera with Rabbi Moshe Reuven Azman, the chief rabbi of Ukraine in Kyiv. And we have the honor this evening to host him in our studio. Rabbi, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
First of all, I have to ask you, with Russia attacking the power plants and energy infrastructure in Ukraine, both the Ukrainians, including your Jewish community, they are facing a dark winter, a freezing winter. What is the situation going into this winter?
It's a very dangerous situation. I saw by myself, all time I sit in Kyiv city, the capital of Ukraine. Last week it was a situation that the Russian bombed the infrastructure in all Ukraine. It was, I think, 50% of all structure was destroyed. And we saw they have only a few hours light, electricity.
Right, electricity. So no light, no heating, which is really bad.
Heating and problem with water was, and Russia continue every week. They bombed. I think they waiting that the Ukrainians they repair the system, right, and they bombing again. And it's a problem because now it's about 0 degrees or -1, 2. It's okay, but when it will be 5, -10 degrees, it's just people can be. It's a very difficult situation for children, for old people. And I was, for example, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, immediately after the liberation, the Ukrainian liberated Kherson, and area was there. We brought humanitarian aid there, and we purposely distribute free from the truck in the main street. People didn't eat; they didn't have nothing to eat. Didn't have water. Now it's a little bit better because they have a light now. But Russians. I spoke with the governor of Kherson. They stole everything from community.
So what does it need? What does the community there need, including the Jewish community, by the way? What do they need there?
Jewish community, we need a generator.
Right, electric portable generators.
Yes, doesn't matter which, from small to big generator, and people ask me from private houses, from big apartment buildings, and power banks, for example, big power banks, because they didn't have electricity. We cannot charge a telephone, computer, and they have to be connected every time. For example, now in Kyiv was hundreds of oils. Of the tents, the local government will put it with generator to make people they come to inside to warm over there.
Right, just to be able to warm themselves up.
And we do it too, and all things that can help with warming with. Power bank, no small, even big power banks, because some maybe will be weeks or months people will sit without electricity, without heating, and that doesn't have place to run away. We our community help to Jewish people and to everyone too, because to help, but we don't have. We just brought the truck of the generators, right, just during the week that we gave everything.
Let me ask you, Rabbi. There's been some voices from Ukraine suggesting Israel could do more, either be military aid or more even civilian aid, as you suggest. Have you been spoken with people, especially with the incoming government, about the situation?
Yes, before elections, I spoke 3 times with Benjamin Netanyahu and other people, and I explained them what's really happening, and why Israel have to change their position. I explained why. One of them, it's because now Russia stand together with Iran. Iran said
the drones, these explosive drones.
Yes, and Russia pay them, I think, technology and other things. But that's why it's dangerous for Israel. They make a trade to the same drones they want to send to Israel, Iran. That's why I think the Israel government have to think. And I'm not army specialist, but I think that they have to change it and to help more. And I think they understand it.
Okay. And what about the issue of maybe Ukrainian Jews coming to, those that decide to leave Ukraine and move to Israel to make aliyah here? Is the government doing enough to help that
yes,
process?
we evacuated tens of thousands Jewish people to Israel. Sorry, that's Israel previous government didn't do enough for them to receive them normally. We have many problems with the people here, and many people just they come as refugees to Europe, and we want to bring them to Israel.
Bring them to these are Ukraine. Yes,
that's why I asked from the new government, from Netanyahu, for everybody, but please promise me that you will work now with the new immigrants, Alim Chadashim, Toshavim Chazrim, to help them more and more to change the situation, because we can bring much more.
Right, especially I'd imagine as the situation there over the winter is going to.
Yes, but I explain the problem. Many people, for example, if somebody in the family from 18 age to 60, he cannot leave. He cannot leave.
Yeah, the men are not supposed to leave.
And the whole family, they don't move. That's why all they sit in their place or move to West Ukraine, but West Ukraine don't place to live. It was a very problem. That's why people think I'll sit in my house. It's danger, but it's my house.
All right. Well, that is a tough situation, but hopefully, again, the new incoming Israeli government will have to look and reassess with the help of God, as you say there. Rabbi Moshe Reuven Azman, the chief rabbi of Ukraine and Kyiv. Thank you for joining us on I-24 News.